long before churches and mosques reached the great Yoruba kingdoms of West Africa. The people feared and honored the Orishas, powerful spirits that controlled nature, war, rivers, fire, thunder, and destiny itself. Among them all, none was more feared than Sango, the god of thunder and lightning. This is the story of how the people worshipped him. The village of Oyo stood beneath dark, rolling clouds. Every evening, thunder growled across the sky like an angry beast. The elders would step outside their mud houses and whisper, "Sango walks tonight." Children immediately ran indoors because everyone believed lightning was not ordinary fire. At the center of the village stood a sacred shrine built from red clay and black stones. Ram horns hung from wooden poles, and white chalk symbols covered the walls. No one entered carelessly. Only the chief priest of Sango could approach the altar. His name was Baba Afolabi. He wore red cloth around his waist and heavy beads around his neck. In his hand he carried the double-headed axe, the sacred symbol of Sango's power. Every seventh day, the villagers gathered before dawn to worship. Women brought bowls of yam porridge, palm oil, kola nuts, and roasted ram meat. Drummers sat in a circle, beating talking drums that echoed through the forest. Gbo, gbo, gbo. The rhythm sounded like thunder itself. As smoke rose from burning incense, Baba Afolabi lifted his staff toward the dark sky. "O mighty Sango, king of fire, rider of thunder, protector of Oyo, hear your children." The villagers fell flat on the ground. Suddenly, crack! Lightning struck a tree near the shrine. People screamed and trembled, but Baba Afolabi smiled. "Sango accepts our offering." The worshippers began dancing wildly around the fire. Some spun in circles while others shouted strange words in ancient Yoruba tongue. The drums became faster. Boom, boom, boom. Many believed Sango could possess his followers during worship. And that night, it happened. A young hunter named Adewale suddenly froze in the middle of the dance. His body shook violently. His eyes rolled white. Then he spoke with a deep voice that was not his own. "The rains are coming, but blood will follow." The crowd gasped in fear. "The god speaks," someone shouted. Women began crying. Baba Afolabi knelt immediately. "O great Sango, what must we do?" The possessed hunter pointed toward the forest. "A sacrifice must be made before the next full moon, or thunder will destroy this village." Then Adewale collapsed. Silence filled the shrine. Even the drums stopped. The villagers knew Sango was not a gentle god. He rewarded loyalty, but punished disrespect with death. Months earlier, a greedy farmer had mocked the shrine, claiming thunder was only rain noise from the sky. 3 days later, lightning struck his hut. Nothing remained except ashes. Since then, no one dared insult Sango again. The king himself feared the thunder god. Whenever storms became violent, royal guards carried offerings to the shrine at midnight. Rams were sacrificed while priests chanted beside sacred fire. The people believed the smoke carried their prayers to heaven. Children were taught never to whistle during storms, because it could summon Sango's anger. Women covered babies with red cloth during lightning to protect them from evil spirits. Warriors prayed to Sango before battle, because they believed he gave courage and strength. Even thieves feared him. In Oyo, people swore oaths in Sango's name, because lying under his power was believed to bring instant death. One season, a terrible drought struck the land. The river dried, crops died, children cried from hunger. The villagers became desperate. They gathered again at the shrine, this time with greater offerings than ever before. 3 white rams, 20 calabashes of palm wine, and gold bracelets from the king himself. All night, the drums sounded across the kingdom. Boom, boom, boom. Baba Afolabi entered a trance before the sacred fire. Then suddenly, strong winds began to blow. The sky darkened. Thunder roared above the village. Crack! Lightning flashed across the heavens, and rain began to fall. Heavy rain. The villagers shouted with joy. Sango has answered. Men danced in the mud, while women lifted children toward the sky. Some cried tears of relief. From that day, the people's faith in Sango became even stronger. Generations passed. Empires rose and fell. But stories of Sango survived. Even today, in parts of West Africa and among Yoruba descendants across the world, drums still beat in his honor. Thunder still reminds people of his power. And when lightning tears across the night sky, some still whisper,